Hi, this video is meant for younger people. When I say young, I'm talking anywhere between, what, 20 and 40, which is still young to me. It's about real estate, and the talk now is that there's going to be a crash and real estate prices are going to drop. This has been going on for years. People have talked this way. Real estate's going to crash. Don't buy. Rent. Wait till the prices come down. You know what? The prices really never come down for too long. They do fluctuate. But from my experience of almost 75 years now, I've seen fortunes made in real estate. I myself was a real estate broker for years, and I think it would be foolish to discount real estate as a bad investment anytime, anywhere. Now, a lot of you will say, well, I can't afford the down payment. I mean, we're talking homes now, 400, 500, 700, a million. I read the other day the average home price in Toronto is $1 million plus. $1 million plus. Little bungalows and small homes going for 800, 900,000. Unbelievable. 10 years even ago, you wouldn't have thought such a huge bump could come along. But every few years, every 4 or 5 years, there will be a real estate bump. And instead of growing at the average, maybe 4 or 5% a year, there'll be a huge bump of 20, 15 or 20%. And this bump goes on for over a year, sometimes 2 years, sometimes even a little longer. You're making 40 or 50 grand a year driving a truck or, working wherever. Not a high-paying, what we'd call a high-paying job nowadays, I guess. But you'd like to buy a home, especially for you 20-year-olds that, are out of school, you're working at your first job maybe. And you look at these houses, these homes for sale, $500,000, and you wonder, well, how the hell? I need a minimum, maybe 20,000, 25,000. I'm only making 42,000 a year. I can't save that much. It'll take me, if I save that much, by the time I get that much saved up, the house prices will have doubled already. So, yeah. Okay, I've got a solution for you. I did it when I was starting out. My wife and I, when we were very young, we bought our first house. Now, back then, a long time ago, our first house was $60,000. Yeah, $60,000. We needed $5,000 for a down payment. Interest rates were really high. I think our first home, we paid 11 or 12% interest rate. And in the course of the 3 years that we owned that first house, interest rates shot up to about 18%. Now, you can't even imagine that today. I know, but we paid 18%. And we said, oh my God, what are we going to do? Well, I had a pretty good job. We had our own business, and we were making good money. But house prices were dropping everywhere because of the high interest rates. Solution for a lot of my clients, young clients that I had, even back then, buy a house that you can afford. Take a look at it, of course, and get the most house that you can afford, and then take a look at it and say, what can I do with this house? Can I make an apartment in it? Can I rent out a couple of rooms? Is it big enough without interfering with my own life? And this is what you do. You buy that house, and then you if you're close to a university, all the better. You can rent out to students. And there's a steady income there. Students will rent from you. They're paying $500, $600 for a room. So you get 2 students in, bang, there's your mortgage, or half your mortgage paid. Think about that. That's a very good idea, I think, for a lot of young buyers that are having difficulty wondering how they're going to pay for the house, but they want a house. Now you still own it, and you can rent out to students, or to anybody for that matter, for a number of years until you're comfortable enough. You're making more money. House prices have risen to the degree where you look at it and you say, I bought this house for $450,000 in 2022, and it's worth $650 now. I've made $200,000 in equity, tax-free. And I guess we really don't need these the rental income anymore. Mind you, you can keep making it. I did for years. It never affected us. We built a nice apartment in one of our homes, a nice basement apartment, and it was never empty. We always had solid tenants in there. They fought for it. We kept it updated. We'd paint every year or so, every year or two. If there was a repair that needed doing, bang, you fix it right away. You're a landlord. You do these things. And this is a solution for young people that are trying to buy their first home. Enough said. If you like that, leave me a comment. Take care, guys.